Hello, everybody out there. Time I show my scary face once again. Um, I usually don't talk about politics, really. It's like just pisses me off when I do, basically, because like everybody thinks. But I wouldn't say everybody. I'm sorry. Can't paint with a broad brush. The awake people know that the whole government structure is just a farce. Democrat, Republican, whatever, all bullshit. Then there's people that like know half truths, and but they cling on to like whatever the rhetoric on the news and shit like that, like they think they know, they say they know, and they talk about how the government lies and they know about the New World Order and the Zionists and so on and so forth. But yet they believe in Trump and he's gonna make America great again, and it just really shows how simple people could be, in my opinion. Didn't take me very long after he was elected to see how full of shit he was. Not long at all. Real quick. He rescinded on his promises. Like all during his campaign, you kept hearing his first act as president would be to repeal and replace Obamacare. That never happened. He was going to go after Hillary. That didn't happen. Why? Because they're all full of shit and they're good friends. They were good friends, and they still are, obviously, because he didn't do nothing, did he? So talk is cheap. That's all it is, you know. Then he keeps touting all this nonsense about fake news, which obviously the news is fake, including Donald Trump's news. What he tells you is fake and full of shit and bullshit and nothing but lies. Um, in present day, what he did with Syria is just completely asinine. Um, Completely proves that he's a Zionist puppet. And he's just following orders. That's all he's doing. Um, those of you who pay attention to how things transpire know that I've seen many stories about how they basically setting up another world war, allegedly. I'm not saying it's going to be a world war, but you've seen stories about it, right? How they're just going to conjure up some bullshit to kill off people, right? You ever heard of population control? Well, you gotta understand the things that the people that run this world, nobody's exempt from that, And people are stubborn to think that Donald Trump could be exempt from that. And he's like the all powerful president, and he could defy what they're doing and so on and so forth. Please, get a life. Get a clue. It's like, I don't feel like putting nobody down, but you really gotta wake the hell up. Yeah. Y'all still think you live on a damn ball globe. Them sons of bitches that been lying to you your whole life about everything, and you still think you live on a freaking ball. Please. Wake up. All lies. They're all Luciferians, denying God, denying creation. Science, scientific bullshit about evolution and the Big Bang is essentially makes you a mistake. Do you consider yourself a mistake? You come from a monkey? You might think like one sometimes, but you don't. You didn't come from no damn monkey. The earth is flat, and God created it. You know, if you're too stubborn to do the research or comprehend what the frick you read, that's another problem. But sure ain't a globe. No such thing as space travel. Nobody went to the frickin' moon. But I only wanted to make this video about Trump, the bullshit artist. In 2013, I think it was, he criticized old Blabbermouth over there about doing something against Syria without getting approval from Congress. Well, lo and behold, the Trumps did the same thing. Ain't that interesting? They don't even have any factual evidence of Assad actually using the alleged biological weapons or whatever against his people. They just want to believe that and push that narrative, you know, because that's how it works, you know. You just conjure up something and run with it. Make it a reason. Make it a viable excuse or anything like that to carry out what you want to do. The Nazis did it. It's been going on for years. Nothing but deception and lies. That's all it is. And he's opening up a really messed up can of worms, if you ask me. And I'm not one to believe that it would lead to nuclear war, a nuclear attack, where there's been stories about that by Putin, that he would do such a thing. I don't think he will. Not at all. Nobody wins in nuclear war. Nobody. I don't even think there is such a thing as nuclear weapons, for that matter. But that's a whole nother story. The point is that nobody wins. That's what the whole bogus Cold War was about, you know. We allegedly had nuclear weapons. They allegedly had nuclear weapons. So it was just a standoff. Because if there is such a thing, everybody knows that whoever fires first ain't going to win anyway. Everybody dies. So what's the point? So if there is such a thing, it would be merely to wipe out the population. And the powers that be and whoever else would be safe underground. Currently, they can do that. There's plenty of cities and roadways underground that they could do something like that. So the Georgia Guidestones become a very interesting piece. So when Putin threatens to retaliate, and then Trump just acts like he don't give a shit and does what he wants against Syria, against the Constitution, which he needed to have ask permission from or get approval from Congress. So he breaks laws, just like everybody else. Everybody breaks laws these days, don't they? And so in the long run, if things go in a very disastrous way, you could thank Donald J. Trump for not making America great again, but killing us all, putting us in harm's way. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Keep your eyes and ears open. Stop watching the frickin' news and don't believe it. It's all bullshit. God bless. Take care.